Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael here. Well, I have noticed a lot of folks are still kind of talking about the hypervisor, and while that is wonderful, it only affecting a small amount of PlayStation 5 users, and I'm not even one of those that's included, really has left some of us kind of wondering, okay, well, what should we do now? Well, in my opinion, you should be playing your PlayStation 4 because it is one of the greatest of all time systems. And so, what do I mean by that? Go ahead and pull your PlayStation 4 back out if you've maybe been not using it as often, and at least you can give it a pretty quick facelift with some of the themes. Now, I've talked about themes several times in the past here, but I thought I would just pull together some of the more common ways that at least I'm finding themes and applying themes, and we'll just do one of these together, which will be the brand new Astrobot theme. So sit back and enjoy the video. So the first place that I would go to would be the X account of Anubis, and they have all kinds of great, amazing themes. So the one that we are going to take a look at today is just going to be this one right here, which is just Astrobot. And as you can see, there's a bunch of brand new icons and a bunch of other things like that. Now, one of the things that I really like about how they release their themes is that it's pretty easy. You can just go right here to the mega.nz link and then download the PKG and then just copy that over to a USB drive if you would like to do that. They also have another option here if you want to join their Telegram. Now, I would certainly start with looking through their account right here and then seeing the other themes that they've got. Now, they release themes pretty often, and this is pretty much the best, top of the line, latest and greatest themes that you're going to get right now for a PlayStation 4. And now, one thing to keep in mind is that, again, this process is very much, go somewhere, download a zip file, copy the PNG as well as the PKG to a USB drive, and then proceed with doing things like installing the package and then setting the background to your PlayStation 4's background. Now, there is another method that is out currently, and it is over here at PS4 themes pkg.github.io. Now, the difference between this site versus the Twitter account is that with this site, you can simply go to this URL inside of your PlayStation 4, and you would be able to do things such as download any of these themes directly to your PlayStation 4 storage. Now, again, this follows the very same format, which is there is a download, which is a PKG. That PKG has to be installed, and then there is simply the wallpaper, which you will set manually on the PlayStation 4. But they follow that sort of format throughout. Now, I did a video on this, and it is still completely relevant if you would like to install themes using this method. So you can simply check out my video over here. And again, there will be a link to it in the description below. Now, there is one other place that you will probably be going to often, and that's just this mega.nz site. So this is a very large collection of themes for pretty much any of the popular games and so forth will be in this site. Now, this one hasn't been updated in a while. As you can see, this is a 2022 date. That's definitely why I wanted to at least mention some of the places that I go for more modern and up-to-date themes. Now, the good news is that if you learn how to do this with one of these, then you will be able to apply this over and over. So for this example, I am going to download this PKG, and I'm going to copy the contents over to my root of my USB drive, and I'm going to jump over to my PlayStation 4. Okay, over on my PlayStation 4, I already have Gold Hen loaded up, so I'm going to go to my package installer, and I am going to install this one right here because this is the Astrobot game. I'm just going to go ahead and let that run. All right, it has finished. We'll just head back to our main screen here, and we're going to start the application. And it does state that this is only for 9.00 firmware, so please do be careful about that. And we are going to press X on Apply Custom Theme, and we are going to agree to it. Now again, as you can see what is flashing on the screen right here, a lot of those are system files that it is going to overwrite as it installs this theme, but that is okay because you can absolutely revert back to it. Okay, upon first boot up, we can see we already have our new icons. So there is the PlayStation Store. We've got a What's New. Let's scroll on over here and see our new web browser icon. And then there is a bunch more. Let's go ahead and go up, and we can see our notifications icon. So yeah, this is totally cute, especially for those of us that have enjoyed the Astrobot game. Now, you may be noticing that we are missing the background image, and that is correct. Now, the first thing that we will need to do is we will need to add that PNG file that we downloaded to a USB drive in a very specific folder. So if we go over to Settings and we go over to Themes and we go Select Theme and we select Custom here and then select Image, it will give us the option to copy it from the USB storage device. And it does state to create a folder named Images at the top of the USB device and then copy the files there. So in this example, I have my SSD drive and I have a folder called Images, and then I have the astrobot.png file that was supplied in the zip file. So go ahead and attach that back to your PlayStation 4, and we're going to select USB storage device, and right there it is. So we're going to select that file, and we are going to press X, and we are going to select Apply here. And here we have it. We have the brand new Astrobot theme on our PlayStation 4. And then if you go into Settings, I didn't mention it, but these are brand new icons in here. So anyway, I'm super happy with PlayStation 4. I gave it a bit of a facelift, and I'm going to be enjoying this for quite some time. Now, if you want to revert your PS4 to look just like this again, well, you just simply need to go back into that homebrew application. And then once it loads up here, you are going to select Apply the default theme. And then when you reboot, you will no longer have the brand new designs that we saw just a moment ago for things like the internet browser and then these icons up here at the top. Now, you will need to go to Settings and you will need to go to Themes and then just go ahead and select one of these color themes, and your PS4 will be exactly back to where you left it. Now, you can go ahead and safely delete this if you no longer need it. Anyway, if you got something out of this video, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Michael, out.